Hey everybody, check it out. What's up? It's Hercules Porsche's professional intro. Yay! Hey, what's up everybody? It's Hercules Porsche, aka Gildenlock, and we're gonna be watching some older footage. It's from November the 26th, and this is my first time getting to 45 kills. I think I've done it a couple times since then. So yeah, that is one of my higher kill totals, and before you whip your E-paints out, remember that I don't care. I know people have got much higher kill totals than this. I've heard of 96 something kill totals. Some people have probably managed the triple digits. Who knows, dude? But anyway. So yeah, this is like I said, this footage is from November 26th, 2015, so this is pre the 1.03 patch. So, Walker assaults will be a little different now, which I'll mention later, but anyway. The setup's pretty self-explanatory. This is a card set I use this is like, probably my most dominant card set. I think this is probably the card set I use the most often. The jetpack, personal shield, and pulse cannon, and of course the bounty hunter perk. I had a weird glitch the other day where my trait just got removed, and I played I don't know how many games before I realized it wasn't on anymore, but it's so useful. So they destroyed that turret pretty fast. That's too bad for me, actually. It's gonna be handy. So I'm really kind of lucky with it looks like I'm pretty lucky with the kind of level of nincompoopery on the other team. They don't really seem to have pulse cannons or a way to deal with me up here. I'm obviously getting lots of card refreshes from my bounty hunter perk, and now my kill streak is high enough that I can just expect to just string together pulse cannon kills. It's actually interesting how in this older footage I'm just a little more hesitant to use the pulse cannon more often. I guess I just was missing using that blaster, but anyway, you can tell I'm not going for the objectives here. I had a very strict goal in mind, different from how I normally play by a lot. So yeah, I'm not going for that uplink. I am being a total KD hoe bag that is very worthy of being held in contempt. I was just shooting. I had a goal set that week that I was just gonna. I wanted to try and hit a plus 40 kill game or something like that before I hit level 50. Probably trying to convince myself if I hit number X, I can just say, okay, I've done this. I've hit standard X, you know, I can move on to another game. And then I didn't. I kept playing the crap out of this one. Handy that connected. And that missile flew past me. If you learn how to run kind of perpendicular to it, jump perpendicular, or jetpack helps, but if you even just run perpendicular at the right time, you can send those missiles way off course.
Do not let the rebels gain the upper hand.
So I'm sure you noticed there's Boba Fett's up there with me, so it's feeling a little crowded up there, so I'll move on. And if you guys, I have no clue how many of you guys have seen my graduation game video, but obviously there'll be an enormous number of parallels. So yeah, I'm checking for targets on the way up the hill. Nope, that didn't connect. It's okay though. Looks like somebody's piloting the lower AT-AT. Not the most useful one. So this hill's good for a couple reasons. You can look right into one uplink. You can look right into the cave. So you have a pretty good advantage of everything. Plus, it's really easy to access certain tokens from here, especially the AT-AT token.
Y-Wing has a lock on our AT-AT.
See, I went for some helpful shots, and look how I paid for it. Look how I paid for actually playing the objective. It's okay though. It all works out in the end, because if I hadn't died there, I don't think I would have noticed this AT-AT token as soon. So, kind of works out.
AT-AT ready for combat.
So, trying to get that first orbital off as soon as possible.
Rebel bombers have locked onto our AT-AT.
Doesn't look like that first orbital connected at all, but they're all just kind of in this trench here for me. You just don't stop shooting. This turret is ridiculous because it has no overheat. So it's just
An enemy bomber has locked onto our AT-AT.
that was hugely wasted orbital.
The rebels have taken control.
And that's not
of
gonna
the
do
uplink
anything
station.
back there.
You must shut it down to stop a Y-Wing bomber attack.
I may as well have just thrown that down quickly in between them. I don't know. Anyway, it's alright. That was a really good boost. See my kill count.
Locked onto our AT-AT.
Exactly what I'm looking for. So yeah, if you're just trying to get kills, I guess Imperial is the faction to play for. So we took down their hero. We got Boba up here on the hill. I got that weird little glitch with my T-21 blaster. I see this pretty frequently. Rebels are better for wins, but unfortunately, got pulse cannon there. And I mean, if I had that Boba token, I'd be doing even better. But I don't know. I think that says something about me, that I'm staying competitive with Boba Fett. And you can tell I've switched star card hands here. So I'm not taking the long way around. I need kills fast if I'm gonna get that number up. Oh yeah, and so this was before Barrage got the nerf. So those barrage grenades are almost immediate impact. I think the delay went from like half a second to like 2.5 seconds. It was a pretty, I mean, barrage is still a great skill, but you know, it's not the OP thing it was back in these days.
Rebels ahead.
Defend our
Not really I can do a whole lot with that. Anyway, yeah, definitely had to go for the restart. I do this pretty frequently when I feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere, and look, definitely pays off. Look at that. Of course, it wouldn't be a crutch kill farming if there wasn't another AT-AT token thrown in. But to be fair, I do want to keep them off these uplinks, so my first OB is going to go down. And waste some shots here. I don't know why I was...
Our informants have identified Leia Organa.
Those were obviously my guys, so that was silly, but that's alright.
The rebels have activated an uplink station. We must
It's a little
shut it
sad
down.
when you shoot your heart out and you're still getting through there. That's alright though. Yeah, that's pretty far back, so it's not quite. I think this will do something though. So that's good. That's another OB and then field kill at the same time. And I get credit for an A-wing being destroyed just because it crashes into me. And
Princess Organa has been dealt with.
I should have fired that off a little sooner. Gave him time to get out.
Y-wing has a lock on our AT-AT.
It's good to do that the last second. But I don't think I got anything there. Anyway. I'm like, no, not the ATST. That's way too open here. So I'm like, okay, I need to do my part and play the objective. Haven't been doing it all game. Should actually try and get something done here. It's actually, you can just tell the rebels. I mean, I've never. I can't remember the last time I saw them push way out like this into our side. You know, because they're just getting zero resistance in the middle of the field. So look at this massive herd of dudes on my team that are all way back here. So it's just it. There's nothing I could do, dude. Nobody. It's official. Nobody on this team cares about the objective. And I doubt any of those guys can hit anything from back there either. So now this is not something you can do anymore. They've stripped TIE interceptor tokens from phase 3, so this is what dates the footage, but also what I
Our tracking device has pinpointed the smuggler Han Solo near your location. Deal with him.
so they weren't shy about the missiles. Here's my maneuver.
They launched a missile at you.
Still connected. I moved too slowly there towards the end of that. Anyway, that was a practice makes perfect thing. When you take first time you are in a
Look out, missile lock.
in any kind of starfighter, you're probably not going to be that great at killing infantry, but it's definitely one of those practice makes perfect things. Yeah, I need to stop slowing down and moving straight. Anyway, that's okay. That went right into me. I like those, like as close to a point blank range missiles you can get. But anyway, conveniently spawn right next to the token, so get right back to it. Don't really need to let that that death stress me out at all. And boosting here. Boost is actually useful when you have no other resistance. Anyway, yeah, I know there's nothing I can do to turn this into a win. All I can do is try to kill in the middle of the field and hope that opens something up. I guess they did flip one uplink off, but it was way too late. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. Airspeeder, because I can probably get kills faster going after infantry. And but yeah, it makes sense. So they did remove these TIE fighters from phase 3, TIE interceptors, I mean. it kind of makes sense when you look at it like this, because I mean I have nobody to prey on me. I'm the predator. Everything else is the prey. I mean there's a dude on one of those turrets, anti-vehicle turrets. So that, I mean, that would have been a valuable target to get rid of if I actually had a chance of winning. But yeah, I'm the predator and everyone else is the prey. So I you know, the air speeders can't really do anything in the air, especially not against a TIE interceptor. So anyway, yeah, unfortunately, my AT-AT was taken down. But yeah, the air speeders go unmolested now, so, which is kind of sad because they kind of got free reign to just do their thing, which is why I've started running anti-vehicle in Phase 3. But yeah, those TIE interceptors were kind of OP considering they had no predators for Phase 3. So that's everything. See you Starside.